Joining us now to discuss further, Georgia Congressman Andrew Clyde. Congressman, great to have you with us here. As we were discussing with Mark Morgan, President Biden didn't really seem to hear what was needed at the border and certainly didn't see the reality. Even a local outlet there saying that the president skipped the worst homeless areas. He didn't even meet with the media in El Paso during his stop. What do you think it will take for this administration to really see what's going on, or do they just want to ignore it altogether?
Well, thank you for having me on. You know, it's amazing what a Republican majority and simply the electing of a speaker can do to move the Biden administration here. President Biden has not been to the southern border in 5 decades, his entire political career, and yet here we are now with a Republican majority, and he finally goes to the border. But what he sees at the border is a whitewashed El Paso. This is not the real deal of what's going on, and he needs to see that, but this is a photo op, and that's not what we need. We need real policy changes. You know, we in Congress are going to do that if the president refuses to do that. Part of our agreement with Speaker McCarthy, the framework was that there would be a vote on the Texas border plan within the first 3 quarters of this year, and I'm really excited about that. But the president could fix this. This is the president's debacle. It's his crisis. He created it with his executive orders, and he needs to see it firsthand, not a whitewashed photo op, but he needs to see the reality of what's going on. And I'm really thankful for the Texas governor for presenting him with that letter that outlined in such great detail what was needed, or what the Biden administration needed to do to fix this problem.
Congressman, I wanted to ask you about your voting on the speaker. Ultimately, you voted for Kevin McCarthy. You had started Mr. Biggs, Mr. Jordan, Mr. Donalds. And what made you hold off on voting for Kevin McCarthy and then brought you around and give us a feel for what you see the future looking like?
Well, first off, it was never personal. It wasn't a personal thing. It was about the country. It was about the way Congress operates. It was the fact that this was an opportunity with a small Republican majority that we could make fundamental institutional changes on the way Congress functions. I mean, I asked my constituents, if not now, then when? If not us, then who? Who is going to take up the mantle and make substantial changes that are necessary so we can make sure that we end up with a balanced budget, so we can stop the out-of-control spending, so we can go after the 3-letter agencies that continue to weaponize against the American people. These are the things, along with accountability of the speakership, these are the things that I was committed to, and I told my district, Georgia's 9th district, that I was committed to, and that's what I fought for. And once we got them, then at that point, then I'm fine with Kevin McCarthy as Speaker. In fact, I was happy that he fought so hard because it shows the White House and the Senate that this man can fight, and I'm just excited about that. You know, he'll fight hard for us, I'm certain.
Congressman, what are you most looking forward to tackling once the House gets back to work?
What's my greatest concern?
What are you most looking forward to getting to work on? What are you most looking forward to getting to work on?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What are you most looking forward to tackling? What are you most looking forward to really getting to work on when you start?
Well, I'm a part of the Oversight Committee, and I'm really looking forward to oversight over the federal government, those 3-letter agencies that we talked about. I think, you know, we're going to have a phenomenal opportunity to bring clarity to exactly what these 3-letter agencies are doing to the American people, to restore the First Amendment like it has not been restored in a while. The people's voice can be heard now. Our constituents can be better represented. And I'm really looking forward to that, to holding and that's all part of holding the government accountable. And that's so important and is absolutely necessary for a properly functioning government, a constitutional republic.
All right, Congressman Andrew Clyde, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Appreciate being on.
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah, go Dogs, right? That's right, it's tonight.
Yes, Georgia.
That's
yes.
right.
Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
There you go.
We're going to win. Who needs a horned frog?
I know a lot in my family. They're hoping that. Thank you very much, Congressman.